Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about a topic, and the topic is BPD loved ones. You should stop feeling so guilty all the time, because that could be a part of your relationship with a borderline that is not healthy. And so we need to talk about what guilt is and what it isn't, and how not to become prey of guilt when you shouldn't feel guilty at all. So I think it's worth discussing. So, are you constantly feeling ridden with guilt when dealing with a loved one who has BPD? Do their intense emotions leave you walking on eggshells, worrying about setting them off, feeling like every little thing is your fault? Well, it's time to stop shouldering the burden of their disorder and start prioritizing your well-being. I'm going to give you 3 powerful tips to help you cut through the guilt and drama, maintain your boundaries, and finally feel at peace. If you want to liberate yourself from the toxic cycle of guilt and learn to interact with your BPD loved one in a healthy, balanced way, then you don't want to miss what I have to share next. Stick around to transform your relationship once and for all. So here are a few suggestions for loved ones of someone with borderline personality disorder. Do not feel guilty. BPD is a serious mental illness that causes impairments in emotional regulation and interpersonal functioning. The difficult behaviors are generally out of the person's control. Maintain clear boundaries. Loved ones need to take care of themselves too. It's okay to put limits on harmful behaviors, even if the person with BPD does not want boundaries. Focus on validating feelings, not actions. Reflect back what they may be feeling underneath disruptive behaviors like fear of abandonment. Do not validate hurtful actions themselves. Don't take things personally. Challenging behaviors are likely symptoms of the disorder, not personally directed at loved ones. Try not to react emotionally in the moment. De-escalate tense situations calmly. Use a soothing tone of voice to help diffuse volatility and escalation of emotions. Suggest taking a break if things become too heated. Seek family counseling or DBT, that's dialectical behavior therapy, which teaches concrete skills to manage intense emotions and improve interpersonal effectiveness. Professional help can provide strategies. Take care of yourself too with self-care. Coping with a loved one's BPD can be draining. Make sure to set boundaries, maintain support systems, and do activities to recharge. Your well-being matters too in maintaining the relationship. The main thing is to not feel guilty about handling difficult behaviors responsibly and prioritizing your own mental health and stability as well. Professional counseling can be very helpful for both parties. So it's understandable to feel frustrated by anger and hang-ups that seem to come from nowhere when interacting with a loved one who has BPD. Here are a few additional suggestions. Remember, it's not really for no reason. Intense emotions are often triggered involuntarily in BPD. Try not to take it personally. Clearly state you're not going to engage further if they are very angry or volatile, for both your sakes. Follow through by ending the call if needed. Consider communicating primarily through text or email for a cool down period if phone calls regularly result in abrupt hang-ups during intense moments. Reach out with a calm message after some time passes, acknowledging you care but can't have disruptive interactions. Say you hope to talk again when both of you are feeling regulated. Emphasize to them that abrupt anger or hang-ups damage the relationship and you want healthy communication. Suggest practicing skills like pausing before acting when very upset. If this is a regular occurrence despite attempts to de-escalate, you may need to consider limiting contact or involvement until they are able to manage emotions better through therapy. Your well-being is important too. Having consistent support and coping strategies in place for yourself is key so these unhealthy interactions don't take as much of an emotional toll over time. You can care about them without being their emotional trigger as well. The goal is maintaining connection while setting responsible boundaries about how you allow yourself to be treated during intense episodes. Counseling can give both parties strategies to improve the situation. So, should you be mistreated or made to feel guilty by someone? You shouldn't. You're absolutely right. When it comes to relationships with individuals who have BPD or borderline personality disorder, it's important to recognize that everyone deserves to be treated with respect and understanding, including their loved ones who may occasionally feel like they're caught in a wild roller coaster ride. Just picture it. You're on a roller coaster, and it's not just any roller coaster, it's the BPD Express. Sometimes it feels like you're soaring through the clouds, full of joy and excitement. Other times, you might find yourself plummeting into the depths of confusion and uncertainty. It can be a wild ride, to say the least. But in all seriousness, it's crucial to acknowledge the challenges and difficulties that loved ones face in these situations. They may experience emotional ups and downs, intense reactions, and unexpected twists and turns. It's important to support and validate their experiences as they navigate through these unpredictable moments. While it's essential to have empathy and understanding towards individuals with BPD, it's equally important to prioritize the well-being and safety of their loved ones. This can involve setting healthy boundaries, seeking support from professionals or support groups, and providing self-care. And remember, laughter can sometimes be the best medicine. So finding humor in the situation can help to lighten the mood. Just make sure it's done with respect and sensitivity, as the roller coaster ride of BPD can be challenging for everyone involved. Let's aim for a comical but respectful approach and create an environment that promotes healthy communication, respect, and understanding for everyone on this wild ride. So, what is guilt? Guilt is for when you've done something wrong. And a lot of times people use guilt in the wrong way. They use guilt to beat themselves up for something that they've done that wasn't wrong at all. So guilt, it's that nudge in your conscience, the whisper of a moral compass. It's when you feel responsible for a misstep, whether real or imagined. Maybe you forgot a friend's birthday or accidentally stepped on a snail. Ouch. Guilt nudges us to make amends, to mend the fabric of relationships we've frayed. But beware, too much guilt can weigh us down like an overstuffed backpack on a hike. When is it appropriate or inappropriate? Well, imagine feeling guilty for enjoying that extra slice of pizza or for taking a day off work. Not cool guilt. So let's use guilt wisely to mend and not break. The tangled web of guilt in relationships. Picture this. You're balancing on a tightrope and your loved one is holding the other end. They dangle guilt like a carrot, whispering, "You didn't call enough," or "Remember that time you borrowed my pen?" But here's the twist. Inappropriate guilt, it's like wearing a backpack full of rocks when you're already climbing a mountain. When they guilt trip you for things beyond your control, like the weather or the alignment of the stars, you need to raise an eyebrow. Guilt should be a bridge, not a pitfall. Use it to repair, not to sabotage. So, tightrope walker, balance wisely. So, just keep those things in mind. And if you're dealing with someone who's really difficult, you might want to check out my book, The Workplace Narcissist. It's all about narcissistic behavior and strategies that you can deal with to help you to heal and work with the person. You can also check out my book, Flip the Script on Love, which is about relationships, your romantic life, trying to make it better, trying to heal from breakups. And then if you know anything about MYERS-BRIGGS personality, then you want to check out my book, From ENFJ with Love, which focuses a chapter on all 16 MBTI types. I will put the links in the description box. And do not be shy. Subscribe. It's like giving your mouse a workout, but with less clicking. So my beautiful, lovely friends, thank you for spending time with me, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Please like this one. Bye.